Hey story fans. Welcome to Blow Up, where we unpack the wildest stories Reddit has to offer. Today we've got 6 jaw-dropping tales, marital meltdowns, family feuds, pranks gone wrong, and a Karen with her own guards. It's all about betrayal, boundaries, and sweet, sweet payback. Hit that like button and let's blow this thing up. I am 38, left my wife, Kelly F. 38, today. 5 years together. 4 married. I have battled her lack of boundaries about her family for the past 2 years. I understand that they are very close-knit, but she never paid attention to how their dynamics affected our relationship. I experienced every just no family situation. My food was eaten, showing up uninvited, meddling, you name it. 9 months ago, MIL and FIL began divorce proceedings. He cheated, fell madly in love with a side chick with whom he's lived for the past 15 years, and he decided that he wants to get remarried. He kicked everyone out of the house. It was an emergency, so I agreed to help out. I so fucking regret it. I had to take 4 people in, but they couldn't think to avoid constantly pissing me off. I got sick of finding them using our private bathroom. They had complete access to the other full bathroom by the hallway. Kyle started taking naps on our bed, which is creepy because a bed is too personal. I came home late and we had to wake her up and still waited for her to snap out of her groggy state so that she could walk out. It lasted for 3 months, but the problems persisted. No matter how many times I told my wife and even told them, they still showed up at random hours. Even if I didn't run into them, I know she was allowing them to come over. I hated their presence. They would eat my snacks and get on my expensive recliner chair, which again, they didn't contribute a penny for. I had a mini orchard that they picked empty. Things got so tense that I blew at her in front of them. They left, we had a fight, and I ended up sleeping in a hotel. I warned her many times about being fed up and needing her to support me. She acted like I was demanding that she abandoned her family. Today, I came home to find her brother's car blocking the entrance. Not on the side and not even on the driveway, just right in the middle where my only option would be to get on the lawn. I go inside and he's laying with his shoes on the couch. He gave me this fresh smile like he's untouchable. I went to our bedroom and packed as much of my belongings as possible and ignored her pleas to talk. There's nothing else to talk about. I already called a few lawyers but haven't received any replies yet. She cried, but at this point I have no empathy. I don't even know if I overreacted or if I needed to discuss this in private. I feel defeated and angry, and I also hate her family with my soul. They knew they were hurting our relationship and they didn't care. She knew that I'm a private person who hates being invaded. I helped them because I love her and I didn't have the balls to let them go to sleep in their car. We don't have kids, but there are so many things that will be left undone. I loved her so much, but I just can't do this. She called me immediately after I left and I told her that my decision is final. She sounded shaken, but I told her that right now, I despise her and will never be able to sleep next to her again. Sorry for any typos. I have a migraine right now. I'm just coming here because I just want to ask if leaving the way that I did was an asshole move, and maybe I should have announced my intention of ending our marriage after her brother was gone. This guy's patience was a saintly miracle, until it wasn't. Brother on the couch with that smug grin? I'd have lost it too. Packing up mid-cry sesh in front of the freeloader? Savage move. Kelly's family turned their house into a free-for-all buffet, snacks, orchard, recliner, even the bed? That's not close-knit, that's a hostile takeover. Dude's migraine's the real victim here. Divorce sounds like sweet relief. Would you dump your spouse over this? Publicly or privately? Ever had family invade your space this bad? Hit the comments. Did you snap or suffer in silence? I need your takes. That marriage crashed hard, but our next story's a teen roasting his dad for picking his affair chick over a sick kid. Let's get into this family fallout. Picture your dad ditching your sick brother for his mistress, and you torching him for it. This 16-year-old didn't hold back. Stay tuned for the savage clapback. My dad cheated on my mom with Fiona. We found out 3 years ago and my parents got divorced because of it, and dad married Fiona. Dad and mom have me, 16, and my brother, 13. We don't like Fiona and I don't like dad either. My brother still has mixed feelings on dad and he wants a relationship with dad but not with Fiona. But my brother still mostly keeps dad at arm's length because dad comes with Fiona. To give some more info on other things. I spoke in court about not wanting to go to my dad's house and the judge didn't listen. In my state they never have to listen to kids, which means anyone under 18. A judge could choose to, but it's rare that they will when no physical abuse is involved. My brother wanted to spend less time at dad's house, and that was another thing our voice doesn't matter in. Not even mine at 16. So we're 50-50 with our parents. The other thing is Fiona has tried to get close to us. She has acted all sweet and caring and like she wants us to be family, and she has cried when we rejected her. I'm ruthless about it too and told her I will never be her friend and never be her willing family and to accept it. I told her she is nothing in my eyes and is just as disgusting as Dad. Fiona was our neighbor for a while and knew about Mom and us, so while Dad is primarily the bad guy, she's not innocent. Dad and I fight on the regular about it. So my brother has pretty severe asthma and he was hospitalized almost 3 weeks ago. My brother made it clear to the hospital staff that he didn't want Fiona to visit him, so she's not allowed in. Because of that, Dad refused to visit even when my brother asked to see him. My brother stopped calling him after that and he ignores any calls Dad makes. My dad had some friends over and he complained to them about the whole thing. When they left, I told him that I hoped he was prepared to never see me or my brother again and good luck when all he has left is his affair partner. He told me not to speak about Fiona like that and to stop speaking to him like that. I told him that's what Fiona will be until the day she dies. Just like he will be a cheater until the day he dies. He told me stopping all contact with a parent for loving their partner is wrong. I rolled my eyes and he's still bitching about what I said. He told Mom I had no right to speak to him that way. This kid's a legend. Good luck with your affair, chick, Dad. That's a mic drop for the ages. Dad's choosing Fiona over his own son in the hospital? Trash move. Fiona's fake tears? Spare me, she knew exactly what she was signing up for. This 16-year-old's got more spine than most adults, and I'm here for every brutal word he dished out. Would you roast your dad like this, or cut him off quietly? Ever had to deal with a parent picking a new flame over you? Drop it below. Did you let him have it or let it go? Spill the tea. That dad got burned, but our next tale's about a mom handing out a dead dad's stuff, and the kids letting her have it via grandparents. Let's unpack this. Imagine your mom giving your late dad's stuff to her new kids, and your grandparents going nuclear. This teen didn't stop him. Wait for the family fireworks. My dad died 6 years ago. I 17 was 11. My mom started dating a year later and she met husband number 2 within a few months. He was a single dad with a 4-year-old son at the time, and because he wanted his son to have a mom, they moved fast and got married within a year, and my mom was pregnant a few months later. My mom has 2 bio kids with her husband now, and she calls her stepson her son and he calls her mom. I don't know why, but a few weeks ago my mom made this big deal out of giving each of the other kids something that had been my dad's. It was nothing huge, but I didn't like it and told Mom she shouldn't give Dad's stuff away like that and it should be just for his family. Mom told me they were his family in spirit and I said that was bullshit. She told me and my sister, 19F, will get most of it, and why would I hate my younger siblings getting something? I said they're not Dad's kids and why would anyone think it was normal? She told me I was overreacting and she said there's stuff anyone could own. I said it wasn't the point. Those were Dad's things. I said Dad didn't know them, and did she ever think it would feel gross to give the kids who only exist in our lives because he's gone some of his stuff? She told me to never speak like that and I told her it's true. 2 wouldn't be born and 1 would be a stranger still if Dad hadn't died. Mom punished me for saying that. My sister was so mad when she found out that she came home from college just to pack up her share of Dad's stuff, and she told Mom not to speak to her. Mom told her she was being unreasonable and to try and understand what she was doing. My sister told her she was so weird and it showed what she thought of us when she did it without finding out if we'd be okay with it. We both told our dad's parents about it. They were shocked and they assumed we'd picked Mom up wrong. So they came and asked Mom if it was true and she said yes. She said it was only small stuff, but they're all her kids and Dad is still one of her husbands, and her husband was cool with it because they weren't sentimental things. Grandma grew more upset because one of the things Mom gave away was a stuffy Grandma's mom bought Dad before she died. Dad was only just born at the time. So it meant a lot to Grandma. She told Mom she had always wanted it left in the family and that Mom had always said me and my sister would get our choice of stuff and then them before anything else was disposed of or given away. She said she had refused to let us do it until now, and yet she'd give them away anyway. Mom said they stayed in the family and my grandparents exploded. They told her that my dad would be disgusted with what she did and they hoped she liked disrespecting her first husband and the kids she had with him, because that's exactly what she did. Then they called Mom a liar and said it was awfully convenient that she pulled a stunt like this. My mom got upset and she told them to leave. She told them throwing Dad in her face like that was uncalled for. When they were gone, she turned to me and asked me how I could let them do that to her. I told her they weren't wrong in my opinion, and if I could ignore her like my sister is right now, I would. My mom demanded an apology a few days ago for letting it happen. AITA? Mom's handing out Dad's stuff like it's thrift store clearance. Yikes. That stuffy twist? Heartbreaker. Grandparents going full, disrespecting your dead husband, mode was a power move, and this kid just let it rip. Love it. Moms, they're all my kids. Excuse? Weak sauce. She got called out hard and deserved every word of that explosion. Would you let your grandparents unload like that? Or step in? Ever had a parent pull something this shady with family heirlooms? Tell me below, did you fight or flee? I'm hooked. That mom's still reeling, but our next story's about a wife kicking out prankster cousins, and her husband backing her up. Let's see this prank backfire. Think a cheating prank's funny? These cousins found out the hard way when the wife booted them, and hubby didn't lift a finger. Wait for the fallout. Yesterday my cousins showed up on my home with their friends unannounced. My 3 cousins and their 7 friends said that we all should spend first together. We all cooked together, got drunk, and had more fun than ever before. I should have expected that they would April's Fool prank my wife, but I was being a dumbass. While I was drinking with other men, my wife suddenly showed up in front of me and grabbed me and asked me if I'm cheating on her. I was shocked and I told her that I never cheated and I would never cheat on her. My wife asked me for my phone and she locked herself in our bedroom and spent almost half an hour going through my phone, and when she came out she said she'll smack me if she ever finds out that I'm cheating on her, and she'll show no mercy. Turns out the women pranked her and told her that I'm cheating on her as a prank. My wife is religious and getting married to her is in itself an achievement for me. All of my cousins and their friends explained to her that it was just a prank and I'm not cheating on her, but my wife was angry at them and told them to get out of our house, and she doesn't want to listen to their explanation anymore. After they all left, my wife told me that if I ever cheat on her she'll make sure I'll regret it. She said she didn't get married to me only to find me in bed with another woman. I told her that I'll never cheat on her and they were pranking you. She said she doesn't like it and doesn't want them anywhere near us. I told her that I know and they won't prank you like this ever again, and she already has access to my phone and knows my password, so she should calm down and not let the alcohol take control of her. But my cousins are telling me now that I shouldn't have let my wife kick them out and I should have instead explained to her that it was just a prank. I told them that it was a shitty-ass prank, and what exactly were they expecting? I told them that they are no longer allowed in my house, at least for some time. They are saying that we both are crazy and I am my wife's slave. Not really sure what they were expecting. They expect my wife to laugh? Who pranks like this even? I think there are harmless prank and this one is stupid. AITA? A cheating prank? These cousins are dumber than a sack of hammers. Wife locking herself in with the phone? Half an hour of pure paranoia? Hilarious in hindsight, but damn, that's cold. Kicking them out was a boss move, and hubby's deal with it vibe? Solid gold. Cousins crying slave? Nah, they're just mad they got caught being idiots. Would you let your spouse kick out pranksters? Or play peacemaker? Ever had a prank this dumb blow up? Drop it below. Did you laugh or lose it? I need the scoop. That prank flopped hard, but our next tale's a cheating mess turned revenge. Hubby snitched on the affair and it's chaos city. Let's dig in. Caught your wife cheating and told the other guy's girlfriend? This dude did, and it flipped the whole affair upside down. Stick around for the messy truth. I, 37M, have been married to my wife, 37F, for 11 years and together for 16. We have 3 kids together, 14M, 9M, and 3F. We own our house together. Our relationship has been a roller coaster to say the least. I've been a terrible partner and companion to her for the majority of our relationship. I haven't cheated on her in more than 5 years, but the times I have in the past, it's clear now she never healed from the hurt. For the past 6 months she reconnected with an old guy friend after his brother passed away. Since our relationship has just been on coast with no connection, she was vulnerable and opened up to this guy. She fell in love with him and they began having a relationship. In the meantime, I was oblivious to all of this. Even though there were signs, I didn't pick up on them. Fast forward to 2 weeks ago, her contempt towards me has brewed to the point I flat out asked her, "What's going on?" She said she's not happy, hasn't been for months, and she wants a divorce. I asked her if there's someone else. She lied initially but eventually broke down and admitted she's in love with this guy and they had an affair last week. Up until that point I'm the only guy she has ever slept with, so know how serious this actually is. I was hurt and broken. I know the guy from her family and know that he lives far away and has a G/F with children of their own. In my hurt I felt that his girlfriend had to the right know about this affair. I found a way to contact her and told her about it. She broke up with the affair partner and kicked him out. This in turn has snowballed into him not speaking to my wife. My wife, who is in love with this guy, is now not speaking to me about it. The truth has come out that the affair guy has just led my wife on and preyed on her vulnerability. He doesn't love her or want to be with her. She's heartbroken over it and blames me for telling her affair partner's wife. She won't speak to me now. AITA for telling the affair partner's wife? Edit. Fix the wife/girlfriend conundrum. I also wanted to add come clarity. Although I've cheated in the past, We had accepted to move forward with our relationship and she would learn to trust me again. She just trusts me now as I wouldn't have dared cheated and she knows that. I thought the same as her. She was raised in the church. I was not and was the bad boy type in my youth that she just couldn't resist. She has helped me change and become a better man, and when I tell you all that you wouldn't think I was the same person from 5 years ago, the change is drastic. She has also cheated in the past. I forgave her. Up until this happened I didn't believe she would do something like this. She's a devout Christian, or so I thought, and is very active in the church. Her past affairs never got physical. They were emotional affairs with old guy friends that never met in person. So, I'm not the only one with a guilty past. Update: my soon-to-be ex-wife isn't heartbroken after learning about AP comments to AP's G/F about my ex. She is in denial and refuses to accept it. APG/F has dumped him and kicked him out. Ick about X and AP's relationship. I believe they will probably resume relationship as they both have no other option. She has moved out of my house and I actually chat and keep in contact with AP's XG/F. She's a rock star in all of this and has helped me deal with a lot of the hurt. I wholeheartedly expect X and AP to be happy cheating on each other. They deserve it. Reading through the comments, I want to thank those who offered genuine and sincere advice. Your thoughts and support has helped me greatly. I genuinely feel terrible that our marriage is over, and the worst part about all of it is the person I thought was my best friend and life partner is treating me like I'm nobody. I will be okay and so will my kids, as I will always put them before myself. This is a soap opera gone rogue. Dude's past cheating set the stage, but her affair? Snitching to the girlfriend was a nuclear flex, blew up both cheaters' worlds. Wife's in denial, affair guy's dumped, and now he's bonding with the XGF? Wild twist. These two deserve each other. Cheating karma's the real MVP here. Would you spill the beans on an affair like this, or keep it hush? Ever been caught in a cheating mess this crazy? Tell me below, did you snitch or stay silent? I'm all in. That's a wrap for today's blow-up madness. From divorce bombs to Karen flops, these stories were wild. Loved it? Smash that like, subscribe and hit the bell. More chaos is coming. Got your own epic tale? Drop it below, I might feature it next. Thanks for watching, you legends. See you soon.